Hey everybody, Rocket here with the Comic Book Boys. Wanted to take this evening to take some time to teach you what to do when your cases that you spent money on and that you want to show off to your friends, your family, add to your showcase, and you want them to look nice, have a scratch on them. I'm going to show you exactly what to do to remove those scratches and not have to send it back in to your grading company to get it reholdered. So first and foremost, what I found that works is a company called Novus. They have a 3-step system for the removal of scratches from plastics, various plastics. It doesn't just work for comic book cases, it works for many things. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, how the system works. I do it all the time. It works really well on comics that I get that are scratched. Sometimes, especially when you're selling comics, you have people that don't want to buy them if the case is scratched. So it's important to be able to get these things removed. It's stupid to lose money because of something so simple as a scratch on your case. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and show you the damage here as best as we can. We're going to go ahead and zoom in on that. It's on the back of this book here, right there, if you guys can see. And we're going to go ahead and buff it out and get it removed. You were able to see it clearly there? Okay, good. So we can see it's right down in this location right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I always want to keep my different cloths that I use separate from each other. They come with the pack from this company. You'll get a few in there. They're 100% cotton, so that's what you use if you don't have those. So first and foremost, what we do is we take the #1 cleaner, and what this does is it kind of like cleans the surface. I like to clean the whole area around the book. That way I can really get in there and work on it and get this scratch removed. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to squirt some #1 on there, just like that. Apply it freely to the book. I'm going to take my rag. Once again, it's #1, the Novus #1 Plastic Clean and Shine. Okay, going to take that out. I'm going to go ahead and rub this out here. Just kind of clean the area a little bit. You know, get it ready for me to get in there and really get after that scratch. So I'm going to do it one more time here. Get this thing nice and clean. Get a nice rub in. So that way we're ready to go after it. Now, what I want to do here is I'm going to use the #3 heavy scratch remover first. That way we can start going from #3, then we'll move to #2, which is the fine scratch remover. So we're going to go ahead and put the #3 on here. We're going to apply it pretty liberally. Actually, I'll put a little more on than that. Then I'm going to get my rag that I've been using for the #3 heavy scratch remover here. So go ahead and start rubbing in circular motions around this thing. Start with circular motions at the beginning. I'm going to apply a little more. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub it at right angles. So you really want to get in there and rub at right angles. So, you know, I'm making a right angle here, then I'm going to make a right angle going the other direction, and really get in here and rub that scratch where it was. Right angle, get this scratch out of this book. Like I said, it's just so silly to not be able to make a sale or have someone looking at your book and seeing scratches all over it. That's zero fun. So I'm really going to go ahead and rub here. Get that all rubbed out. Right angles, right angles, right angles, right angles. And then, now that I've done that, pretty satisfactory, I'm going to turn over to the other side of my sheet of paper here, pick a clean side, and kind of just remove as much of this as I can. Now, once I've done that, I'm going to apply the #1, the Plastic Clean and Shine. So I'll go ahead and squirt that back on the book. Go back to my first rag that is for the #1, Plastic Clean and Shine. Rub in a circular motion. And let's see, kind of get rid of all the stuff. Make sure you don't get any number 3 scratch remover stuck in the cracks of your case. And take a look at it. Now it looks like it's about halfway out here so far. A lot of it's been removed. So I'll show you guys where it stands right now. Can you guys still see it? Yes or no? Still there? So then, yes, then what we do is we put on the number 2 next, which is the fine scratch cleaner. It's already about halfway gone. And we're just going to create a buffing circular motion. This was a heavy scratch on this thing. This thing had been gashed. I swear someone I know used a screwdriver on it or a hammer. So we're going to go in a circular motion, buff this thing out. We're going to get in there and really go after it with the number 2, which is the fine scratch remover. Gonna keep giving it a rub in a circular motion. You always want to start with a number 3 and go down to number 2 next. Oh yeah. This is coming out this time. You can already see it falling apart as far as the scratch goes. Really gonna rub this one out. Now, yeah, that's pretty much gone now. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the number 1 cleaner to it. And we're gonna, at that point in time, take a look at it here. And we can see that our scratch is gone. If you look at it there, it's all clean and removed. So what was a big scratch going right down here, whole area is clean now and good to go. So that's what I recommend doing to remove scratches on your cases. You use the Novus plastic cleaning shiner, the fine scratch remover, and the heavy scratch remover in combination to get rid of your scratches and have nice cases for your books. This has been an episode by the Comic Book Boys, and hope you found it useful.